Hi people, this is a nighttime YouTube video. The reason why I post my YouTube videos is obviously the same as everyone else. I don't want to pay stupid money that I probably don't have, and if I did I still wouldn't, to promote myself into some high above world, because the reality is I'm me. I might once every now and then promote a video financially, but I can't do every video, and I don't want to do every video, even if I could afford it. And my videos are generally about environment and sport and feeling for the world. I mean, we're all on this planet together. How much sometimes I want to distance myself from humans when it comes to environmental things and so on. There's one statistic, I'm probably going to repeat it again in this video, that will really alarm people, and so many people will believe it because they're in denial, they don't want to believe it, and the scientists haven't exactly fully come out of it because they know how this is going to be. Right, if you don't eat organic food, or if you can't eat your own natural food from your back garden or organic shop, where you know exactly where the vegetables or fruit come from, the chance of producing a kid for the next generation would drop because of the pollution and so on we're putting out in the world, from wherever it is now to barely 20%. Yeah. That's just the brutal reality. Having kids is going to be a lot harder. Yeah. The pollution, the fast food, and any other food that's not organic, that's doing the damage. That is it, itself doing the damage. Now, it's one thing the country's saying they're trying to meet a treaty of how much carbon CO2 to cut down, and there's other things actually doing it, and there's another thing doing it even better than that. And I don't think we should always just listen to politicians to tell us. I think we should just use some common sense or to ourselves do it. But hey, this is the reality of life that we're in, and the situation. Humanity will be more fragile than it is sooner than we hope and think, because this COVID is a big tester for what could be to come in the next pandemic. I mean, they're talking about with the melting of glaciers and all these methane and other gases going into the atmosphere and everything. Oh dear. A massive oh dear. Because it's more than likely us to have another 3 pandemics, which each 3 would probably last another at least 24 months longer between now and 2050, 2060. That's the reality. You don't have to believe what I say. But if you really ever care about animals, think about the polar bears and the Arctic seals who are becoming extinct very quickly, very soon. Think about the whales who had to go up north to the Arctic Circle to get their food, and then that food would be gone. Think about how much habitat animals have to rely on would be extinct when they can't run them anymore. Then think about how selfish humans are. You can always say capitalism, but it's not just capitalism, it's humans themselves, without anything to do with that. But yeah, it's a main issue when it comes to protecting the planet. You've got countries who've got billions of pounds and then actually really give a toss to pretend to. I'm not talking politics, I'm talking about the people themselves. If you watch Soccer Aid and you find that hard, and you can't find this hard, then there's something seriously wrong with you, because those people, these kids, these poor countries only can survive because of us. And then we can't help them because of the damage we're doing to the planet. We know who's responsible. The countries with the wealth. You got the option opportunity. But probably mentality. I don't know. The worst thing about this is everyone goes all right winged and anti environment and saying that it's all bullshit. Without these people, this world have a better chance. No, that's just a logical thing. That's just common sense. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. When the fertility rate drops to, as those are saying, whatever it is now, to 20%, now you're talking about the next 18 years, probably at least. And we all know there's something seriously wrong. But we've got to embrace the opportunities we've got now. Because in 10 years we'll be halfway, no, in 9 years we'll be halfway through that. And if we can't significantly cut down and listen to what nature's doing, earthquakes, category 5 hurricanes, volcanoes, and people said before, how are earthquakes connected to climate change? I mean, UV rays intensity, hotter the places, and just more. It's what's happening inside the planet as well, and the sun. Humanity's fucked. But you only can do what we can do. So what we can do, but people don't care about climate change or embrace it, instead of getting food from the same kind of food from each supermarket store, and it not being organic, of course, as some YouTubers do, and then say, this tastes good, this is from Sainsbury's, all this, and you guess what? Who should give a shit if you care about the planet? Or how much we can run up his bank account in the supermarket shop? Who cares? Money is greed. Money fucks the planet. What saves the planet is heart and brain, and no selfishness and greed. That's what saves the planet. Work. Make effort. Any opportunity, absolutely make the best of. I mean, you were talking about the Barkers, the Condors, Bandinho and Aaron and Holly and all that. If they have a clue and they're that selfish and don't give a shit with that greed, you know, and all their followers who follow everything and watch, the problem lies there. The problem lies there. That's just the reality. These celebrity YouTubers are leading people the wrong way because they've got ignorance. And the fans obviously got ignorance to not say something. This is just part one. This is just part one. Part two will be in a minute. And it'll be about sport and what we can do to be better. Thank you for watching.